Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ben Trading Cards and welcome to Ben Talks, where we talk about trading card games in this channel. And Merry Christmas to my patrons, my viewers, my subscribers, and to the creators of this game. I would like to thank you for creating this game, making it possible that we can hold it physically and play and enjoy and also create a community behind it. Thank you so much. So, in this video, I'm not here to flex my collection. I'm here to give you a message to the players, investors, and collectors. Because this is Christmas, I want to give something, a tip for those who are new in this channel, who are new in this industry. I want to give you some of my experiences that I did, like this one right here. So this is my first ever collection. I thought that I'm gonna open it, share it to my kids, whatever. Then I found out that I can buy singles. Then I bought singles. Then I found out that there's I can buy some booster boxes that I can have. I can open it and have so many kinds of cards in there. So I bought it. Then I found out another TCG is coming out, which is like I found out about Pokemon. I bought some Pokemons. Then I found out that there's Flesh and Blood. And I said, okay, I gotta buy this Flesh and Blood. Then I found out Genesis. I found out MetaZoo. I found out Polywall, everything, and Kickstarters, and this is what I got right now. So I want to give a message to you guys because we are here to have a return of investment. And it's not just money we're talking about here. It's a return of investment. It depends. Return of investment is not all about money. Okay? It depends on when you start joining. Okay? Now, if you started joining as a player, as a collector, an investor, you have to think about that, guys. Put it in, engrave it on a stone so that you won't forget it, okay? Because other people forget that why they are into this game, okay? Because for me, I went in to be a player. I want to share this to my kids because I already played this long time ago, and because of nostalgia, because of I want to share this to my kids, then I bought this. So I went in because I'm a player. Then I started thinking, hey, I can collect things. I bought so many. So I bought so many types, booster boxes, singles, packs, this one right here, okay? And then I found different TCGs. So that's where I joined, and then I found out that these TCGs, these booster boxes will go up in price. So I started thinking about investing in Kickstarters, investing in other TCGs, Kickstarters, and because I want to, speculate things. That's what I like, and it's not everybody. Not everybody wants that, like speculating, guessing what's the price in the future. And yeah, and then I understand that people doesn't want that. They want just to play the game, just to, first of all, like play like a player. A player wants to have a very strong deck, very strong cards in there. No matter what, no foils, it's okay, right? And he wanted to go to the championship, yeah, to win, go to the nationals or go to the LGS mini leagues, and then major leagues, and then national, then the world championship. That's a player mindset, right? And for the collectors, I want to have all copies of the cards, everything. I want to have the foils, non-foils, gold foils, whatever foils, aluminum foils, something like that. So anyway, so you wanted to have a playmat, all artworks in the playmat, and you want to have some pins like this one here. You want to have a spell book. You want to have a starter kits and some alpha, beta, the first ever editions, 2017 of Genesis, Battle of Champions, the Pikachu, all the Charizard, the celebrations right here. You wanted to have that, right? That's a collector mindset because you wanted, um, you are not fulfilled if your collection is incomplete, something like that. That's a collector, right? Now, a collector wanted to keep those things because they wanted to give it to their kids, to their daughter, to their sons, and maybe they soon they're not in this world. They can pass those collections to their daughter and son, and hopefully the price of that will be up during the time, and their daughter and their son will sell it, and they will have money for their future. So that's a collector mindset, right? And investor mindset. Investor mindset, they want to flip something to invest right now and put it in a short term or a long term. And maybe in a short term, they flip cards, they buy this and then sell it in higher price. Then they buy this, keep it for 5 years or 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, and then they sell it. That's an investor mindset, right? And for me, I'm in the whole spectrum. I'm in the player, collector, I'm in the investor, but you cannot be 100% of each, guys, because there's no 300% in. It's only 100% in, right? So I'm a bit on a player, 20% probably, and 30% on a collector, and 50% an investor, because I want to speculate. I want to have my money not sleeping in a bank, right? I want to also diversify my things. I have a retirement funds. I have an emergency fund. I have an education fund for my kids. I have an insurance, and I have to diversify my portfolio. I want to add more assets to my portfolio, and not just on paper. And mutual funds, well, mutual funds, you can see that it's growing, but you cannot play it. That's me, guys. I want to invest also, and I want to be being a practical person. I want to have my collection also as an investment, right? So whatever you are, wherever you are in that spectrum, player, collector, or investor, it's okay. We don't bash anyone here. We have to think that if this person is doing this kind of collecting and he wants to play the game, we recognize this is a player, right? We don't bash him. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing this? Why are you collecting those? Why are you collecting those pins? What are those for? So those are collectors, right? Why are you flipping? Why are you buying this and then flip it to the market? You're ruining the game. You're doing that and this. No, guys, it's not ruining the game. It's the way the trading card game community is. There are people on those classifications, okay, on those types of spectrum. Now, what is the real return of investment on all of this? Okay, as a player, the return of investment of a player is they win the game, or if they lose, they start over and win the game. And that is the excitement, the happiness. They're happy that they went in, play with other person, and they win sometimes, they lose sometimes. That's the drama, right? They wanted to go to the competition because they wanted to meet some friends. They meet their girlfriend, their boyfriend, their wife there, and something like that, guys. So those are the players. That's the return of investment of a player. He spends something, and in return, he likes it. It's a drama. He wins, he loses, everything, right? That's the return on investment. Now, for the collectors, what is the return of investment of the collector? Well, he is happy to see his collections on a cabinet. Like, he has some numbers there. He has arranged it in according to the set, according to the heroes, according to the rarity of the card, according to the date, that was printed, and according to the artist's signature, the name of the artist, and it depends on the name of the card itself, and it's arranged alphabetically. So that's the return of investment, guys. They went home from work, they're tired, and when they go back to, they're going to their room, collection room, and they will see their shelf, and they will see, oh man, I did this. I collected this flesh and blood. I was with my buddy. We went to this convention and bought that. I can remember. I can remember that. And then this one, I went to with my wife, and she said, "Don't buy it," but I bought it. And we quarreled that time, and then it's okay. And we have our first baby because of the quarrel, something like that. So it gives you like happiness. And when you go back you go back home from work, you look at your binders and you see all the cards there are arranged from 001, 02, 03, up to 150, 300, whatever. And you arrange, there's a binder for foils, there's a binder for non-foils, there's a binder for commons, for rares, and something like that for different kinds of TCGs. When you see it, you feel a relief from those stressful corporate environment, right? You are brought into a different environment, a fantasy of trading card games, right? That's how it is, guys. That's the return of an investment of a collector. Even though he is spending this and that, and he doesn't want to give it away. I'm sure collectors, it becomes your daughter. It becomes your son. Like, you will start to love your collections, and it's hard to sell it. It's hard to give it because it's like giving out your son, your daughter. It's like that, guys. If you aren't in that, if you don't relate with me, if you can't relate, I guess maybe you're in a different spectrum. Maybe you're a player or an investor, something like that. So that's the return on investment of a collector. We enjoyed collecting it. We enjoyed having the possession of a sealed box. So don't bash us if these are sealed, because we enjoyed it sealed. For me, guys, I can stand here and look at it sealed. Sorry about the creators. I know that you wanted us to open it and play with it, right? But for me, I can buy singles. I can have a sealed box here because I really love to see it. I really love it, man. It's like looking at it at the LGS store or LGS, right? Looking at it there on their shelves and something like that. So the experience of having a sealed box is our ROI, the happiness of this one here. So for the investors as well, what is the return of investment of an investor? The return of an investment of an investor is the happiness of flipping. You feel it's not about the money. Yes, there's a portion that is for money, but the enjoyment of having a certain product, you bought it low and you sell it high, and you have a profit of maybe $1 profit for that. You enjoy it, guys. You enjoy it. I'm telling you. If I've been selling things way back on different items, but the feeling of selling and getting a little bit of profit and then selling again, and you will see your fortune grow. That is the ROI of that, guys. It's not because of just for money, but the experience of having a level up. Just like the games, when you shoot someone, then it splashes, and then you can get coins in it, you can have some loot, and you will level up at level 2, and the game will say you are at level 2, then twing, there's like fireworks and something like that. Just feeling, guys. That's the feeling of being an investor, like investing in a game. And then just like, you know, the kickstarters, you invest in those kickstarters, and then you will see them grow, and you will see them, a lot of people coming in, the community is growing and growing. You will see the numbers from 100, now it's 500, and you will see that people are buying things and collecting things, and the price of a box is from, you bought it at MSRP 140, and now it's 1,000, 1,200, just like this one right here. I bought this at probably below 200 a box, right? And now it's 1,200. So that's the feeling of an investor. You know, it's a feeling of fulfillment that, hey, just once in my life, I was right. You know, I was right buying this because it went up in price. You know, something like that. So if you also will sell it, then you will be fulfilled. Something like that, guys. But for now, this is only paper game. I haven't sold it yet, so that's why it's still on paper. My gain is still on paper. So that's the ROI, right? So to summarize everything, guys, to summarize, the return of the investment of whatever spectrum you are, it is the happiness, the enjoyment, the enjoyment of playing the game, collecting the game, and flipping. Okay, because the real return of investment is this, guys. It's not just about money. Money is a portion of it, but the big return of investment is your happiness, your insanity, your sanity, not insanity, your sanity. Because sometimes people are desperate. You don't know, guys, because you haven't encountered this, but some other people encountered they are depressed, you know, and these are just their escape from that environment. They're depressed, you know. So the return of investment, guys, for us is joy, happiness, and being in a community. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye.